Good afternoon and welcome to Trinity, Cathedral of the Episcopal Diocese of Nevada. As we, on our Thursday afternoons, do a Zoom meeting with you called Tell Us What's Happening, a question and answer opportunity with me. I am Father William Stomsky, the Rector and Dean of the Cathedral. And this is an opportunity for you to type in questions, send in questions if you have questions and concerns. We'll try to do what we can in responding to them. Since I have not had any questions come in prior to us setting up for the recording, a couple things that I thought I would share with you. First of all, a schedule of things that are happening. As you know, we are continuing our Pray, Think, Do daily devotional that is on Facebook. This is being prepared by the 6 priests who are associated here with the cathedral. So we have not only Reverend Michaela and Reverend Ruth, but we also have Father Julius and Father Bob Swope and Father John Schoaf, who along with me are preparing these daily devotions for you. Please make use of them. They have been incredible pearls of wisdom, of comfort and hope. They are there for you. So please take advantage of doing the daily devotion that we offer for you. We have begun as of last week, this Thursday, after our Healing Eucharist, this question and answer session, Tell Us What's Happening. Starting last Tuesday, and tonight will be the second, our Compline service at 7:30 p.m. On Tuesday, I interviewed Reverend Ruth Hanusa, our newest priest, who is our new canon for parish life. And as I said earlier at the close of the Eucharist, we will be having our junior warden, Lynn Charlotte, present to lead Compline along with me, and we will have a conversation about what's happening with our renovation process. So we're looking forward to having that offering for you this evening. And of course, we continue the weekend recording live at 10:30 on Saturday. It is the recording for our weekend choral Eucharist, in which we are presenting hymns and have the organ. It is an opportunity for you to either join us live on Saturday or anytime on the weekend that you would like to have your family worship experience. So we continue to make those offerings available to you and are most grateful to make these offerings. I know that there are a lot of activity taking place around here. We are making progress in making a move to the parish hall as we are preparing for the contractors to take over the cathedral building. We are doing inventory. We are looking at what we are putting into storage, what needs to be shifted over to the parish hall, and that which we just simply need to discard. So a lot of work is going into that at present. A change in the parish hall is the fact that we have divided Conference B into what will be a classroom for Sunday school in the future for our children and a storage room for our active ministries. So for instance, presently the prayer shawl materials are going into that storage room. Those women who are involved with the baby bundles ministry are packing up all their supplies from the tower room storage in the crypt and bringing that over into Conference B. So all active ministries will have storage in the parish hall building so that those ministries can continue. And we certainly are looking forward, once we are able to be back, to activate a lot of those particular ministries. We also have been able to move the historic material out of the stage area. Many of you may not have realized that almost 2 years ago, the university, who was storing things for the Historic Society and for historic preservation, had all the diocesan records of the past of various parishes throughout the diocese, all in storage. And suddenly they decided they needed the building and they needed to empty everything out. So all of that material literally got dumped on us, and we've been storing it on the stage of the parish hall. We have taken all that material and have now put it in storage where the diocesan has storage areas for things like, for instance, from furnishings from St. Stephen's when that parish had closed up. So all of that material we've gotten out of our facility. We have separated our historic materials, and we have that in the vault that's in the parish hall also. So all of that has been safely stored and has been accomplished. Our altar guild, especially under the leadership of Juliette Leno, have been beginning to sort through and pack up what we're going to need to have next door in the parish hall. David Shute, along with Harold Campbell, have already shifted over there all the large paraments and linens that vest our altar and our worship space. Have brought those over so we don't have to put those into permanent storage. A lot of the communion vessels and things that we're going to need for worship are in process of being sorted and brought over and put into cabinets that we can use that material as we worship. Hopefully looking forward to that worship soon in the parish hall space. Other things are being packed up and put into permanent storage. A group of folks joined me last weekend as we packed up all the artwork in the church. We went through and removed things, the Stations of the Cross, paintings and pictures that are on the walls. We have inventoried all of that, and that is going into storage shortly also. So we are making little steps already in the crypt. A lot of materials have been designated as to what's going to be moved, and we've got some small teams. If you wish to be volunteering, contact David Shute or contact me, and we'll get a message out to you where you can be of help to us if you care to be doing that. We have couples that can work in isolation who are coming in to do some packing up for us. Right now, we're also going to be packing up the library. Thank heavens we don't have to move all the books. We're literally covering all the bookcases with a couple levels of plastic to protect them from the dust, and we'll be able to seal things up like that so we don't have to be moving every single thing out of our crypt area of the church. So a lot is being organized at the present time. I think Lynn this evening during our Compline will share a few more details of some of the challenges and some of the progress that we are making toward our renovation process. One of the questions that I have before me is how long will the renovation take? We are going to allow ourselves a year. We really don't know because part of what occurs is once work begins, often there are hidden things that become reality that have to be dealt with. We're hoping we don't run into a lot of nightmares of things that need tending to that we did not realize were a part of the building. But we do know it's going to take some time. One of the larger expenses for us is putting in scaffolding. Scaffolding is needed not only to get the new sprinkler system that will be put into the ceiling of the church, but also we're going to be doing a lot of rewiring, not only for electrical reasons, but also for sound enhancement for the future. Chandeliers are being put in, new lighting is being put in. Of course, there's some repairs to the walls, some replastering, there's painting to take place. So there's a lot that has to take place in preparation for lots of our work. So we are basically allowing us a good amount of time. We will be pleasantly surprised if it only takes 8 or 10 months so we can move back into the church. But we want to allow ourselves adequate time to do it right and not be hurried in the process. One is asking about our service times. Our services that are being recorded is the Thursday healing service. We felt it was very important to keep that service because of the nature of healing, how comforting those words are and needed during this time with the COVID-19 pandemic. That service is live streamed at 10:30 on Thursdays and can be seen on Facebook or YouTube anytime after that time slot, as well as the service that we stream for the weekend. Even though we have 4 weekend services, it's all been combined to one. We do one service, we record it on Saturday morning at 10:30, so it's available to be seen live at 10:30 on Saturdays, or you may simply wait to a time that is comfortable for the family. You can do it during your own particular service time. Say you attend 9 o'clock on Sundays, so at 9 o'clock you may want to gather the family and sit and watch the recording of the service at that particular time. So it's very convenient for you. You can stay in your pajamas and your slippers. Whatever is comfortable for you is one of the aspects that we are able to offer you at this time with our worship. So the worship times are basically the two that are being offered through live streaming, both on Facebook and YouTube, and they're basically conveniently there for when you wish to be viewing them, though you can also watch them live. Will these services continue during the renovation? Probably yes, because we don't know when we will be able to be back to have in-person worship, to be able to be gathered. We're not sure what kinds of rules or restrictions will be ahead of us. So yes, we will continue to do this, but we have also made a decision that when we do get back to some kind of normal schedule with worship, where we are able to come back together corporately for worship, that we will continue to do at least taping the 11 o'clock service to have that available for those who are homebound, for those who are unable to be here, for those who, because of illness or whatever, are not able to be at a worship service. We are going to continue to offer that as an opportunity for you to be connected with the cathedral on a regular basis. So we will hopefully return to some kind of normal schedule with services once we are able to worship corporately in person, and we will continue to do at least one recording a week for those who are homebound and unable to join us in worship. Do we provide breakfast to people at the weekends? We are continuing the sack lunch program. That is all we are able to do because of guidelines. The sack lunch program was always set up with the guidance that we are not handling food. And of course, at this particular time, that is very essential. All the food that goes into the sack lunch are prepackaged, prepared foods, so that there are, say for instance, there always is a bottle of water. There is often a fruit cup or applesauce. There is a container of Vienna sausage, a granola bar, a candy bar, crackers, spoon, napkin, basic items that one can at least have some nutrition and water. So that is what we offer Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Thank heavens that ministry we decided had to continue because our clientele are some of the most vulnerable in our community. We've seen an increase in people needing food. Most of the people that come to us are people who are food poor. They're not necessarily homeless, but they are food poor because so much of their funding needs to go toward their rent or other expenses. So this helps supplement what they are not able to do with their stretched finances. So that ministry will continue, and we have some good news. This week we were able to get permission from Costco to deliver a whole pallet of Vienna sausage. That became a real problem for us to have a protein that was available because most of the stores were not allowing a purchase beyond a small case of 6 or 12 or 8 packs in a case. So finally we've been able to get a whole pallet delivered this past week. So those of you who have been helping supplement the food program by adding that to your groceries and delivering it to us, We're so grateful for you in doing that. But now our need is not as bad as it had been since we were able to get Costco to get us a whole pallet of Vienna sausage. So thank heaven for all of that. One of the other items that I want to mention with the Sack Lunch program, we have successfully moved that program upstairs into the parish hall. They are serving from the main entrance up at that street level of Court Street. That is working out beautifully, so we don't have congestion at the main entrance into the parish hall with the offices. Everything has worked out well. We have found adequate space to store the items that we need. They are able to set up a table to put the bags, the sack lunches together. So everything is going smoothly, and we are incredibly grateful to our volunteers who continue to support that ministry financially by offering their time and their talent, and for helping us to work through this particular time with the pandemic, making sure everyone is safe, everyone is wearing masks and gloves, and the space up there allows us to be able to serve on that little bit of a plaza outside of the main entrance of the parish hall, in being able to serve our clientele. So that is working out beautifully, and we are grateful for all of that. I am not aware of any other questions that have come in. I do want to say thank you to the volunteers who have been in touch and have been offering some of your services as we have tended to some small projects. I know we're beginning to reach out, and if you have an interest in volunteering some time and some of your energy as we pack up things and put things into storage, we could use some of your time and talent if you're available. As I said earlier, please contact David Shute or contact the office, email me or phone me, leave me a message, and we'll be in touch with you and see if we can find ways that you can help us out if that is your desire. So again, thank you, and God bless you all. Please remain safe, take care of yourselves, and continue. Let us all continue to pray for one another. God bless you all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.